What would you do if you believed God gave you a dream, but years later your life looked like the complete opposite? What if every step you took toward that dream somehow took you further away from it? You prayed, you tried to do the right thing, you stayed faithful, but instead of things getting better, you found yourself stuck, forgotten, wondering if you heard God wrong. Joseph knew exactly what that felt like because God gave him a dream of greatness. But years later, Joseph was sitting in an Egyptian prison. No palace, no position, no sign that the dream was coming true. Just stone walls, chains, and silence. So how does a man who dreams of greatness end up forgotten in a dungeon? Joseph's story didn't fall apart all at once. First, his own brothers threw him into a pit, then they sold him as a slave. In Egypt, Joseph did everything right. He served faithfully in Potiphar's house, and God blessed everything placed in his hands. But then, Joseph was falsely accused and thrown into prison. Imagine that. You obey God, you do the right thing, you refuse to compromise, and instead of things getting better, your situation becomes worse. But Joseph didn't give up. Even inside the prison, he remained faithful. Then one day, two prisoners had dreams. Joseph interpreted them. One of them was Pharaoh's cupbearer. And when the cupbearer was restored to his position, Joseph had one simple request: remember me. But he didn't. Joseph was forgotten. Again. And maybe that's the part that hurts the most, because sometimes the pain isn't just going through something difficult. It's watching what looks like your opportunity to escape come close, and then disappear. Maybe you felt that too. You thought, finally, things are about to change. But nothing changed, and you're still asking, God, why am I still here? But what Joseph couldn't see was that God had not forgotten him. The prison wasn't proof that the dream had failed. The years weren't wasted. While Joseph thought he was waiting for the palace, God was preparing him for it. Because one day, Pharaoh himself had a dream, and suddenly, the forgotten prisoner became the man Egypt needed. Joseph walked out of prison and into a position of authority. But here's what we often miss. The dream didn't skip the pit. It didn't skip slavery. It didn't skip the false accusation. And it didn't skip the prison. Joseph couldn't understand the path because he could only see where he was. But God could see where the road was leading. So if your life looks nothing like the dream you once believed God gave you, don't be too quick to call this season wasted. Sometimes, purpose feels hidden before it becomes visible, and sometimes the place where you feel forgotten is the very place where God is preparing you for what comes next. Joseph thought he was waiting for the palace, but perhaps the palace was waiting for Joseph to be ready. If this encouraged you, follow and subscribe for more stories and lessons